Okay, I haven't done a long division yet, so I'm going to go to the whiteboard and do a long division, which I'll be honest with you, is sort of unpleasant and it's tedious. All right, but we haven't done one yet, so I guess I should do one at the whiteboard. So let me go to the whiteboard, and let me just get the whiteboard out, and I'll write it down. Now, the problem for me writing things down is sometimes I write things down incorrectly, and it doesn't lead to the correct answer. I get a different answer. So I'm going to divide blah, blah, blah by, let's write this down, a to the 2/3, and then it's going to be b to the 3/4, and then it's going to be minus 2, b to the 3/2. I'm actually looking at the document to write the problem down, a to the minus 2/3, the same document you have access to, by the way. And then b to the 9/4. These are terrible looking problems. I'm hoping it's going to work out really nicely, by the way. Let's see if I copied it right. A to the 2/3, b to the 3/4, minus 2b to the 3/2, plus a to the minus 2/3, and b to the 9/4. And I'm going to divide this into a to the 4/3, b to the 1/2, and then you get minus 2b squared, and then you get plus a to the minus 4/3, and you get b to the 7/2. Again, my big problem here is, did I copy it right? I'm looking again, a to the 4/3, b to the 1/2, minus 2b squared, plus a to the minus 4/3, b to the 7/2. And also my penmanship's not great, so sometimes I copy things and then I misread them later on. But I think I can get a match here. So I'm going to say a to the 2/3, and I'll go through that with you, and b to the minus 1/4. And that's going to give me a match. And why do I get that? A to the 2/3 times b to the 2/3 is a to the 4/3. And b to the minus 1/4 times b to the 3/4 is b to the 2/4, which is b to the 1/2. Let's go to the next term. And what do I get there? I would get minus 2. I gotta be careful here. A to the 2/3. And let me just be careful. It's a 3/2 6/4 minus 1/4 is 5/4. All right, let me just check that again. You get minus 2, a to the 2/3. 3/2 is 6/4. 6/4 minus 1/4 is 5/4. That looks pretty good. Let's keep going. That's going to be plus. Let's see what you get there. You get no a's. And then what do you get for b's? You get 9/4 minus 1/4, which is 8/4, and 8/4 is 2. Well, I'm looking at it, and clearly the subtraction, this will disappear. And then in the subtraction, this would give me minus 3b squared. Then I get a bunch of terms left over. And let's write them down. You're going to get 2a to the 2/3, b to the 5/4, plus a to the minus 4/3, b to the 7/2. Now, let's see if I copied it right. I got 2a 2/3, b 5/4, plus a minus 4/3, b to 7/2. All right, I got to move on. And certainly you may wonder, is this going to work out nice? Who knows? Well, I'll go to the next thing. And I'm going to say plus 2b to the 1/2. And let's see what happens over there. Well, you're going to get 2. Let's see, you can get a to the 2/3. And then you're going to get b to the, let's see, 1/2 is 2/4. That's 5/4. That's a good match. Let's keep going. It's going to be minus 4. Well, b to the 3/2, b to the 1/2 is b to the 4/2. And that'll be b squared. All right, let's make sure I did that right. Minus 4. Yeah, I did okay. Let's move on to the next term. That's going to be plus 2 a to the minus 2/3. And then it's going to be, what, 9/4 plus 2 quarters, 11 quarters. Let's see if I did that right. I got the 2, a to the minus 2/3, 9 quarters, 2 quarters. Yeah, I think okay. What do you get over here? You get plus b squared. All right, that's good. What else do you get? You get minus 2a to the minus 2/3, b to the 11 quarters, plus a to the minus 4/3, and b to the 7/2. All right? All right, here comes my trouble now. I got to match it. And I'm looking at it. And I'm wondering how to do that. And I'm looking. And who am I going to match there? I'm kind of looking around. And I'm going to try this. I'm going to try a to the minus 2/3. Whoops, I'm getting excited because I think I see something. Again, your mileage may vary from what you're doing, by the way. So I'm going to put down plus a to the minus 2/3. Now, someone says, why would you do that? Well, it gets rid of the a. And I'm really trying to match the b squared now. So it'll be b to the 1/4. Nope, it's not 1/4, is it? What would that be? That would be, I want to get a 2, right? So I need 5 quarters. Let me get my eraser out again. Well, let's be careful. Well, I did it again, didn't I? 5 quarters. Let's do it. First term would give me, well, there'd be no a's. 3 quarters and 5 quarters is 8 quarters, so it's b squared. That's a match. All right, I'm hopeful. I really am. What do you get for the next one? You're going to get minus 2, a to the minus 2/3, and 3/2 and 5 quarters. Well, that's 6 quarters and 5 quarters is 11 quarters. Well, that's not so bad. Let's keep moving. What's the next one going to be? Well, it's going to be a to the minus 4/3. And then you're going to get b to the, let's see, 9 quarters and 5 quarters is 14 quarters. And 14 quarters is 7/2. Well, isn't that convenient? Everything cancels off. I get 0. So my long division produces this over here. Now, long division's tedious. It's also incredibly prone to error. And just be careful. Now, the question is, did we match the answer key? Let's take a look, see if we got it. So I get my red pen out. Did I get a to the 2/3, b to the minus 1/4? Yes, I did. Got this. I keep doing that. All right, I got that. Did I get 2b to the 1/2? Yep. Did I get a to the minus 2/3 and b to the 5 quarters? Yeah, everything is done, all right? Now, someone says, oh, this is just luck. Not really. It's just they're written to work. It's not luck. They're written to work. They work nicely, all right? Although you may not appreciate the work involved, and your work may look different, the answer shouldn't look different. Thank you.